Welcome to today's Explainer. We're diving straight into the 2026 Boutique Dropshipping Playbook. Think of this as your ultimate zero-fluff guide to launching a high-reward fashion brand this year. And honestly, the absolute best part? We're going to show you how to do it without hiding a single box of inventory under your bed.
So let me ask you right out of the gate, are you ready to completely bypass the traditional retail risks of dead stock? I mean, if you've ever dreamt of owning an online fashion store, but just dreaded the absolute nightmare of storing hundreds of unsellable neon jeans in your living room, well, you're in the right place. It's time to step into the modern, low-overhead boutique dropshipping model. It's literally changing the game.
Here's our 6-step roadmap for today. We'll quickly cover what boutique dropshipping actually is, choosing perfect suppliers, automating your store, dialing in pricing and brand identity, the top marketing channels for 2026, and finally, scaling up without falling into those common traps. Let's get to it.
All right, step 1. What exactly is boutique dropshipping?
The absolute most important word to remember here is curated. In the boutique dropshipping model, your online store is purely a marketing engine. You get to focus on the fun stuff, branding, trend-driven styling, and really serving a specific niche. Meanwhile, your wholesale suppliers, they handle the heavy lifting. They do the warehousing, the packing, and they ship directly to your customers. The big difference from generic old-school dropshipping is that you aren't just selling a massive random catalog based on who has the cheapest price. You're building a high-value brand, all while never actually touching the physical inventory yourself.
When you compare the two models side by side, the contrast is just staggering. Traditional e-commerce requires massive upfront capital. We're talking $3,000 to $10,000 just to get the doors open. And you carry a terrifying amount of inventory risk. I mean, if styles change, you're stuck with seasonal dead stock. But with dropshipping, your upfront capital is minimal, often under $300, and you have literally zero inventory risk because you only pay your supplier when you actually make a sale. Now yes, the profit margins are slightly lower, usually 10 to 30%, but that financial flexibility, unmatched.
Moving right along to step 2, choosing your perfect suppliers. So the crucial thing to understand here is that the US fashion e-commerce market is huge. It's worth about $145 billion. Because of that, customer expectations have totally shifted. Fast shipping, like 2 to 7 days, is a baseline expectation now. It is definitely not a luxury. So when you vet your suppliers, you've got a list of non-negotiables. You absolutely need US, UK, or EU warehouses to guarantee that delivery speed. You also have to demand consistent boutique-grade fabrics, make sure they integrate seamlessly with platforms like Shopify or TikTok Shop, and confirm they offer crystal-clear return policies and incredibly fast communication. But please, if you take one thing away from this, remember this golden rule: test before you invest. Your brand reputation is everything, right? You just cannot afford to let a supplier ship to your customers until you have physically touched and felt the product yourself. Always order 2 to 3 sample pieces in different sizes. Check the fabric weight, inspect the stitching, and actually experience their shipping speed firsthand. Really, it's the only way to guarantee quality.
Okay, step 3, automating your online store.
Now that we've got reliable suppliers, here's a simple 5-step workflow that transforms your idea into a fully operational online store. First, choose a highly focused niche. Think Y2K streetwear or maybe sustainable kidswear. Second, select 1 to 3 primary suppliers. Third, connect those supplier integrations directly to your platform. Fourth, and hey, do not skip this, import the products, but rewrite the generic descriptions in your own unique brand voice. Generic copy totally ruins the boutique feel. And finally, step 5, set your shipping and return policies to perfectly match your supplier's terms. Make no mistake, in 2026, automation is absolutely non-negotiable. You simply cannot run this manually anymore. Tools like Easync are mandatory. They handle the real-time stock monitoring, smart repricing, and auto-ordering for you. This stops you from making the catastrophic mistake of overselling an item that just sold out at the supplier level. Basically, automation protects your margins when wholesale prices bounce around, and most importantly, it protects your customer's experience.
Let's jump into step 4, pricing and brand identity.
$250 to $800. That's it. That is the surprisingly low startup capital you need to launch a lean boutique today. That budget comfortably covers your e-commerce platform fees, a premium theme to make your site look super professional, those essential sample orders we just talked about, and even leaves a little room for a small starting budget for social ads. Pretty amazing, right?
Let's quickly break down typical markups. Basic apparel usually gets a 2 to 2.5 times markup, while boutique dresses and denims sit around 2.5 to 3 times. Accessories? Those can often stretch to a 3 times markup or even higher. But here's the catch. You have to calculate your true net profit. A great markup doesn't mean a thing if you forget to factor in the 2.9% transaction fees, the shipping costs, your marketing spend, and an industry standard 5 to 15% allowance for returns.
So to actually justify those premium boutique markups, you've got to elevate your brand perception. You do this by replacing generic supplier content with high-value branding elements. It's exactly how you build real customer loyalty. We're talking incredibly cohesive product photography, custom size charts that you've personally try-on tested so shoppers actually trust the fit, branded order inserts like thank you cards, and authentic storytelling about why your niche matters. This is the secret sauce that makes a drop-shipped item feel like a premium exclusive purchase.
Moving to Step 5, Marketing Channels for 2026.
Right now, the landscape heavily favors social commerce. Channels like Instagram Reels, TikTok, and Facebook Live are absolutely dominating. And it makes sense. They let you showcase movement and fit in real time. Formats like live new drop sessions, they are brilliant for creating a sense of urgency among your followers. But beyond social, you really need to build owned channels like email and SMS lists to get repeat buyers at near zero cost. And definitely don't sleep on marketplaces like TikTok Shop or SEO content like style guides to capture people who are actively searching for new looks.
Which brings us to a massive pitfall you need to avoid. Please, whatever you do not just dump 300+ generic SKUs onto your store on day one. Overwhelming your customer completely destroys your brand's scalability. Instead, launch with a tightly curated catalog of just 40 to 100 SKUs. Keeping it focused ensures your store feels like an intentional, premium boutique rather than some messy, chaotic flea market.
And finally, Step 6, Scaling and Avoiding Pitfalls. When it comes to growth, the absolute ultimate playbook is the hybrid scaling model. It goes like this. You start by testing 100% of your catalog via dropshipping. Then, once you've identified your consistent top 20 bestsellers, you purchase those specific items wholesale to stock in-house. It's kind of the best of both worlds. You blend the safety and low financial risk of dropshipping with the massive 60 to 70% profit margins of traditional e-commerce, but only on the items you already know for a fact are going to sell.
Because market competition in this space is so high, your brand reputation truly depends on the experience you provide. Your customer service has to stand out just as much as your clothes do. Here's a vital rule to live by. If a supplier ships late or sends poor quality, always resolve it in the customer's favor first. Issue that refund or replacement immediately to protect your reputation. You can handle the dispute with the supplier behind the scenes later.
So to wrap up today's explainer, I want to leave you with one final thought. What niche will your boutique dominate in 2026? You've got the roadmap, you know the non-negotiable tools, and you understand the hybrid strategy. So take that very first step today. Define your focus and start building your brand. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.